Today I'll be doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner all right here in the Camp Chef Woodwind with the Sidekick. For starters, I'll have a 3-egg ham and cheese omelet I'll make on the griddle. Then I'll pull the griddle for lunch, and I'll put the pizza oven on there and make a pizza, all while cooking a pork shoulder and some beef short ribs, which we'll have for dinner tonight. They are forecasting a snowstorm. I think they're saying anywhere from 3 to 5 inches. So it's going to be a nice day to stay home and cook right here in the Camp Chef. So stay tuned. 3-egg ham and cheese omelet on the Camp Chef Sidekick. Got some bacon grease I'm going to start with here. Right now the griddle's probably right around 320, somewhere right around there. I did have a little hotter, and I'm just turned it way down to low now. We're going to let it cool off and cook our eggs. This is a natural juice ham. Right now our center's at 270, 280. Put the cheese down. Go ahead and turn the griddle off. There we go. Well, it looks like my lid bottomed out on my omelet. I'm currently running about 65 degrees in here, and it's like 30 degrees outside. Give you a quick peek at what I got going on here. I do got a Mr. Heater ventless 30,000 BTU blue flame heater right there, and then I also have a 10,000 BTU blue flame ventless heater also. I do have the Camp Chef set on high smoke right now. It's been running off for about 25 minutes. And then over here I do have a Berkshire pork shoulder and some beef short ribs. I went ahead and seasoned them both up here with the hickory smoked sea salt, salt and pepper, and Camp Chef's Kickin' Barbecue rub. This cabinet here I store all my odd cooking stuff in, like my little meat mixer, stuffer, all that stuff that I just can't find a place in the house for. I did also make a wood top for the Camp Chef flat top. Works kind of nice. Also gives you more countertop space when you're not using it. Here we are at 1 hour and 22 minutes. Camp Chef's been running right along. I do have it set on high smoke. So it's been running right on 220. I haven't opened it since. And as you can see, I put the short ribs with the bone side up. And then there is the pork shoulder. Close it back up. And 31 minutes ago, I did fire up the Sidekick with the pizza artistry oven on it with some cherry tomatoes on. So let me get those guys out of there for you. There we go. Let's go ahead and make our pizza. Well, the cherry tomatoes have had a chance to cool off. So you can see how nice and cooked down they are. But I'm going to go ahead and quick make a pizza. I'm using this crust I haven't used before. Bistro pizza. Round and thin. I'll go ahead and quick make it and I'll show you what it turns out like. Well, here's my finished pizza. It does say with this crust to cook on the parchment paper it comes with. It says 400 to 425, 14 to 18 minutes. Currently right now the pizza oven is running right at, let's say about 450. And I do have it just about on low. It does get a little smoky in here when the Camp Chef does smoke. Of course it does leak out around the door. A little hazy in here. But I do get plenty of ventilation along this ridge vent. My corrugated plastic. As you can see, that's where the snow melted off. Let's go ahead and restart the timer for the pizza. Pork shoulder and short ribs have been on now for 1 hour and 55 minutes. I'm not going to open it up. As you can see, I did put a little smokestack extending out. On the outside, I do not have it very tall at all because you don't want to draw a lot of air. The taller the chimney, the more it draws. So just on the other side of the wall here, or the fence, is a little chimney cap. Of course, a 90-degree angle also. Gets most of the smoke outside. Here we are 10 minutes later. I just pulled a parchment paper out from underneath the pizza. Alright, it's been 14 minutes. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the crust. It's almost like a tortilla pizza. I have not lifted this pizza up at all. It's looking pretty good. Give it a little bit of a spin. I did spin it 180 degrees when I took it off the parchment paper. Let's give it another minute here and take it off. Okay, here the pizza is, just under 17 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and let it cool a bit, eat, and get out there and start shoveling. Meanwhile, the beauty of the Camp Chef pellet grill continues to smoke the pork shoulder and beef short ribs. Let's go check on the pork shoulder and the beef spare ribs. I think coming up on 4 hours. It did start to snow again. What are we at? 240. 4 hours and 13 minutes. In here I do have some vegetable broth, barbecue sauce, and onions. I'm going to go ahead and put everything into there. Oh, look at that. I haven't opened it up since that 2 hour mark, was it? Or 1 hour and 20 minutes. Looks like the short ribs are pulling back from the bone nice. Okay, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on it. Cook it here for probably another couple hours. I do want to mention that in this Dutch oven here, you can use a temperature probe in here. It has a room here for the cable or the probe, also in the lid. But I don't want to lose my steam or lose my moisture, so I want to make sure I put the lid on the opposite way. We're still just under 60 degrees. About an hour after I shot that last shot of the thermometers, I did turn off that small 10,000 BTU heater. Wasn't needed. And then I did turn this big one down to low when I went out and shoveled, which was like, I don't know, an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. And it's still 60 degrees in here. I also have, probably 2-inch gap around the bottom, 3/4 inch gap, all around the bottom. Here we are at 420. I'm going to go ahead and turn it up now since I do have it covered. I'll go ahead and turn it up to 300. 5 hours and 47 minutes. So it's been at 300 now for an hour and 20 minutes. Looking pretty tasty. Close it up. We'll put the lid back on it and cook a little longer. Here we are, 7 hours and 12 minutes. Nice and tender, ready to go. Short ribs look delicious too. If you want to learn more about Camp Chef products, just go ahead and click on the link in my description. As always, thanks for watching, and it doesn't hurt to subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos to come.